Welcome. Things that flat earthers don't understand are fake, CGI, or some kind of conspiracy to hide the shape of the Earth. Today I will talk about radio waves. Today I will have a look at one of Taboo Conspiracy's latest video, where he shows his total lack of understanding regarding radio waves. If he only could read a book sometime. Let's start this dumpster fire.
Hello everyone. I first wanted to thank Scott from Israel for sharing this information with me. I hope you find this evidence as exciting and compelling as I do. In short, this is another world record proof of the flat Earth.
I'm quite sure that this will be one more proof of flat Earth's stupidity.
This evidence alone ends the globe. The world record comes from this website called The Things Network. I'll have a link in the description. As the title states, this was a Lora radio transmission at a whopping distance of 830 miles or 1,336 kilometers. For those who do not know, Lora is actually becoming a very important method of communication, and it also has tremendous potential for long-distance flat Earth testing. Here's a quick video clip describing what Lora is.
Lora stands for long range, and it's a relatively new communication standard targeting low power, long range, low bitrate communication. So it's really finding applications in Internet of Things, remote sensors, anything that requires low power consumption and a moderate to low bandwidth.
Lora is in the ultra-high frequency, UHF, radio bandwidth, between 860 to 930 megahertz. It is important to note that UHF does not, even allegedly, bend with the curvature of the Earth. In fact, according to this website, Lora is line of sight. According to the article, Lora's range depends on radio line of sight. Radio waves in the 400 to 900 megahertz range may pass through some obstructions, depending on their composition, but will be absorbed or reflected otherwise. This means that the signal can potentially reach as far as the horizon, as long as there are no physical barriers to block it.
Of some very strange reason, he didn't read the next line, the one I underlined. Elevating lower-end devices, placing them on rooftops or mountain tops, for example, will maximize their range.
In other words, Lora communications end at the alleged globe geometric horizon. But this world record Lora communication was at a distance of 830 miles. What makes this even more remarkable is that the LoRaWAN trackers were placed on a fishing boat and a buoy. Here are the pictures. This world record communication occurred at almost sea level. Assuming an observer height of 20 feet, that gives us a globe target hidden height of 448,550 feet, or 85 miles. At only 20 feet, the signal from the boat should have been blocked by the supposed Earth.
The only reasonable conclusion is that Taboo Conspiracy don't know anything about radio waves. Let's have a look at the record before that one. It was 832 kilometers. The signal was sent from Germany and was received in the Czech Republic. The signal was picked up by a receiver on the mountain Red Host that is 1129 meters high, plus the TV tower where the receiver was placed. Sending unit was placed under this balloon and the signal was received at the television tower when this balloon was at the altitude of 38,000 meters. We make a calculation on this one, it's about roughly 1,000 meters missing from having line of sight. It's a well-known fact that weather conditions can make radio waves travel much further than they are supposed to do. Observation in Taboo's video is very hard to repeat, and that proves that we don't live on a flat Earth. Flat Earth, that observation wouldn't be hard to repeat, but in the real world where we live, it's a very hard observation to repeat. Most of us already knows that Taboo isn't one of the brightest minds out there, and he acts like a small child. Things he don't understand, he don't believes. It's quite obvious that he never read a book in the subjects he tried to debunk. Instead, he searched his so-called information online on different conspiracy sites, and he don't believe what he called mainstream media, the controlled media and so on. So I will try to break this down so even a small child would understand. Perhaps not Taboo who will understand it. This is the Swedish Navy's combat boat 90. This is a boat, one of the types of boats and ships I work on. If you look at it, the radio antennas is quite low, close to the surface. We have several different radio systems. YHF is the one that is closest to the system Taboo is talking about. And we have a radio horizon. We can't broadcast beyond the horizon, but sometimes we can, and the explanation for this is the same as in the example Taboo made or that he looked at. And this is well-known fact, established science tells us what the reason is, and it's quite simple. Start with some well-known, well-established fact regarding radio waves. First of all, we have radio propagation, RF propagation, and it's about the sun has large effect on long-distance radio communication on Earth. Solar flares as well as sunspots can make long-distance communication possible or impossible. Radio waves generally travel their distance in 4 different ways. Directly from one point to another, along the ground, bending slightly to follow the curvature of Earth for some distance, traveling longer distances than normal before coming back to Earth's surface because they are trapped in the layer of Earth's atmosphere. Refracted or bent back to Earth in the ionosphere. And then you have tropospheric bending. The troposphere consists of atmospheric regions close to the Earth's surface. Slight bending of radio waves occur in the troposphere, causing signals to return to Earth beyond the geometric horizon and allows you to contact stations that are farther away that would be otherwise be possible. The tropospheric bending is most common in YFF and UHF, frequencies, so the frequencies that Taboo is talking about. Usually the warmest air is close to Earth, and the temperature and air pressure decreases as you go higher. Instead of gradual changes in the air temperature, pressure and humidity, sometimes distinct regions may form in the troposphere and have significant different densities and will bend radio waves passing between regions. Tropospheric ducking is the most common type of enhanced propagation of this type of frequencies. It's usually formed over water, but can also form over land. The ducking can conduct contacts up to thousands of miles over ocean. I hope you liked this video. I know that my pronunciation of different words is not perfect, but I didn't take the time to redo some of the sentences, some of the words I said in this video, because I'm not native English speaking. But I hope you liked this video. I hope you come back next time I'm showing a video, or become a member. Subscribe or just come back. I will see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye.